in chapter 3, when Glover discusses seeking the approval of women, okay, this is really important to understand, especially if, well, most guys, I believe, find this because they're trying to save their marriage.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. And so the very first one he says is seeking a woman's approval requires nice guys to constantly monitor the possibility of a woman's availability. Go back to creating the new man. Okay. Relationships are value. You are either valuable or you are not. It's not about, I can't stand all the reference of a woman's availability through Glover's work.
Right.
You know, because it gets misconstrued. In my work, I don't want your wife to be available for you. I want your wife to desire if she's not interested in sex. Right. I want your wife to want and yearn to connect with you, okay? And not just honor a commitment and be available for you, okay? Right. So when you start to think about this section of the book, I want you to think about availability that's not love. We can tell if she's not with us.
That's right.
Right? You're never going to feel the connection that you truly want. Therefore, focusing right from the get-go, I mean, we're only 60 pages into the book. Right from the get-go, you're already feeding your nice guy. Mm-hmm. Is she available or is she not? What do I do to make her available?
Right.
It's a terribly negative thought process.
Right. And honestly, it's manipulative.
It is.
It's just self-centered selfishness, manipulative, that nice guys think I'm being loving, I'm being kind. Oh no, we're having a bad day. There's a bad mood. What can I do to fix it? And the only reason that we're trying to fix it is not because we want to help someone have peace and have peace in the home, that we love our wives, but we're scared they're not going to love us.
That's right. Next, what he says, seeking a woman's approval gives women the power to set the tone of the relationship. Listen, that's very true. He's hit the nail on the head here. But what you have to do is think about, it's not about power and control. It's about leadership. Okay. Every woman wants her husband, mostly wants her husband to lead. She's a powerhouse. My wife's a powerhouse, man. Published author, degrees coming out of her, she's just a powerhouse, strong. She don't need me. Mm-hmm. She wants me. And that's because I don't seek my wife's approval. And I lead her in the direction I want to go. I provide structure, which we talk about Man with Impact in the program.
That's right.
You got to be a leader. You have to provide structure. What kind of decisions are you making? I don't even recall. I don't think we both might see it, but I don't think he talks about core values in this book the same way. No. You know? And so the problem with that is, how can you actually set any tone in your relationship?
Right. And setting the tone is back to the point of the nice guy. He's trying to fix the tone. He's trying to say, what is a happy wife, happy life? Happy wife, happy life. Know? Yeah. And I remember even in my early 20s, I've been married almost 29 years now. Even in my early 20s being told, son, if mama's happy, everybody's happy. She's like the thermostat in the home. And so I live that every single day, to the detriment, and also to the detriment of my wife, even. Mm-hmm. Because I would she'd be upset. I didn't give her space to be herself. Mm-hmm. I didn't give her space to have emotions. I didn't give her space to be honest, because it was upset. I was going to fix it. And then when she wouldn't follow a lead, like, hey, let's go over here and let's make this work, then I would just assert it because I'm in charge. I'm the leader around here. Well, a leader is not a person who is telling someone what to do. A leader is going somewhere, and he or she is so valuable that people want to go where they're going and they follow them.
That's right. You have to understand that as you focus on the mood of your partner, okay, both of you, men, I always say, you got to be a big man that can handle your little wife's big emotions. But I would say to women, you still have to be an adult. Like, it doesn't really matter if you're a nice guy or a nice girl. You should be a freaking adult, not a toddler, not a teenager.
That's right.
Can't handle emotions. So there should be no power struggle for mood. In fact, whoever is in the better mood, whoever is the strict, let's use children, for example. Yeah. So there are times when I am the stronger parent than my wife. Although I try to provide structure and leadership for that, sometimes my wife is the one that puts her hand on my back and just says, I got this, babe. Go take a break. Right? Go. That's setting the tone. There is no power struggle here. But seeking approval will definitely hand over the power to whomever's doing it.
That's right.
Okay, so we've got seeking approval gives women the power to define men and determine their worth. This isn't a woman thing. You know, that's what we should talk about all of these things.
That just popped into my head. It seems like we're saying, no, they don't need to have power. That's not the point.
It's driving me nuts here. Like, again, because we're talking about the nice guy, and you have to understand this is a people thing. Right. Every relationship starts with approval and validation.
Right.
What do you think about? You start dating. Oh my gosh, you give me everything I need. That's what we say. Right. You're checking all my boxes. You're everything I ever wanted. You're so great. You're so beautiful. You're so funny. You're so intelligent. I love your goals. Oh my gosh, we want to do the same thing. That's approval and validation until life gets in the way. And then all of a sudden, you start to internalize. Your nice guy or nice girl starts to feel like, oh man, they're super busy for like all week. Why didn't they text me? You know, and the kids show up, right? Start having kids. Oh, when can we have sex again? Is the first question a man asks.
That's right.
Right. Yeah. And so that's approval. You don't even realize it. You're looking for approval to have a body, the availability we talked about.
Yeah.
And
so that you can feel better about yourself.
Yeah, because you want to connect, you have needs. Like, you have to realize this is a people problem. Everybody validates until they feel like they don't get what they need. Then they start to defend themselves or attack their partner. So, I mean, this one, again, all of these. The last one is seeking women's approval creates rage towards women. How many of you are women that have yelled at your husband ragefully?
Yeah.
You know, this is a people problem, but it's
problem.
real.
It's real.
It's absolutely real, because you get angry and shutting down. By the way, he should have said creates the kind of personality that shuts down or has rage towards.
Yeah.
Right? Because some people just shut down and hide.
Yeah.
Right?
They just avoid it.
They avoid
Stonewall.
That's right.
Or just really just they don't know what to do, so they die.
That's right. And then you nice guys and nice girls, you start ruminating, you start Googling everything you can, you get sucked into attachment theories, and all this crap, instead of realizing this is a people problem here.
That's right.
Okay. So we're going to have to push away from seeking approval. Both.
That's right. And it becomes what, we call a self-fulfilling prophecy. The one thing that you're scared of is not being validated, not being approved, not being seen for who you really think you are, but you're not really that person because you're seeking that validation, and you become the very thing that you're scared of. And then the women in our lives go, I don't like you. You have no power. You have no control. You have no impact. And you go, well, I should. And then we get upset about it because they're telling the truth. Yes. We aren't these men. We aren't the men that we think we are.
That's right.
We're just, as we say, we're little boys.
That's right.